Hey everyone, it's Susan here, and I am actually working on a page that I'm going to put into my 2017 December daily. This is the very last page in my book, obviously, and I wanted to do a collage right here. This particular page did not come in the kit. But when I saw this, I'm like, oh, I love it. And then I'm like, well, you know what? I have these amazing stickers and napkin and all kinds of stuff left over. So I'm going to do a collage because that's what I love to do. So I just purchased a new bottle of the matte medium, the Liquitex. I used a coupon, a 60% off coupon, and it was just, I don't know, just over $6. Normally it's $16, so I was like really happy with that. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So these are 4x6 pieces that I cut out of a 6x6 paper pad. And I had these left over, so I figure, well, let me use them up, or not use them up because I actually have more, but I can definitely get these onto the page. You know what? I like that one. So I pulled out 3 different ones. And if you're not familiar with collaging, it's really, it's decoupage. Remember when you were little and you used to do decoupage? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Except now we spend tons of money on this stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this out. So, let me move that over. It creates a shadow. This particular matte medium, and again, it is matte medium, fluid medium, meaning that it is not going to hold down anything super, I want to say heavy, or something that, I don't know, is difficult to put down. So I'm going to go ahead and see if it really works with this heavier paper that I have. And if it doesn't work the way I want it to, then I will grab a heavier medium, just, to get these pieces down. But so far, so good. So when I collage, I don't know. There's a couple little so-called rules, if you want to even say it that way, that I have in my head. And one of them is, very little to none as far as having straight edges unless they're going to be at the top or, on an edge on the page. Now, I do have a little bit of a straight edge right there, but I'm going to cover that up, or most of it anyway. So I'm okay with that. Straight edges just, unless you're going for that look, and that's absolutely fine if that's what you're doing. I don't know. I think it's just softer to the eye to have the different shaped edges of paper and different shapes, period, on the page. So at this point, I'm doing everything vertical. We'll see what happens as it goes on. So this particular piece has 3 straight edges. That's a little bit too much for me. I'm gonna put it over here on this edge, so that is okay. And underneath this, to keep my work area clean, or easier to clean up anyway, I have a piece of deli paper, And it is literally that. It is deli paper that you would get a sandwich in from the deli. Mine is from either Costco or Sam's Club. I forget which. I think it was Sam's Club. A friend of mine actually got it on Amazon, and at that point, back then, I didn't have the free shipping for Amazon, and she did, so she picked it up. And I use it all the time. I use it in between my Bible pages. I use it often. So I'm going to tear this one just a bit more and get it down over here. So that's just the start of the page. I just keep building and building and building, and I might end up going into just fast mode where I speed it up a little bit. I just want to make sure I'm in the middle there. Okay, now I'm going to pull in this napkin, and I took one ply off already. It kind of feels like there's another ply, but I can't get it apart here. So I'm just going to go with it. I mean, I know you can do where you take, two pieces of tape and you pull it apart, but that's I don't know, a little too organized for me. So I'm going to do this. I kind of like that red line down there, even though it is a straight line. You really are not going to be able to see it too much once I'm done. And you'll notice that I do put down the matte medium. I mean, you can use Mod Podge, you can use whatever it is you would like to use. But you'll notice that I do put some underneath, and then I'll put a little bit on top as well. And this just tells me, that it's not going anywhere. And so you can see the underneath print from the top of the page, and I just love that. So I'm just going to kind of tear this off down here like that. Because it was wet, it was easy to tear. Perfect. Let's pull in some more. I love this napkin. I have no idea where it came from, but it's super cute. I think I actually had it in my stash from a previous year. So you can see I have the holes here. I can definitely cover up there, and I think I will, because I can always punch more holes. Because when this matte medium dries, it sometimes, especially with Mod Podge, can become a little hard, and it would be difficult to punch through, but I think I'll be able to without a problem. I'm telling you, I'm getting this matte medium everywhere. And it has been a long time since I've done something quite like this, so this feels amazing to me. Again, I'm going to go ahead and just tear off the bottom. You can cut it. I mean, I have scissors that I use for cutting something that has like some type of a sticky medium on it. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and tear on this particular page. All right, so I'm just going to make sure that those edges are down, and they are. I want to get something in the middle here. So like, which guy do I want, right? He's super cute. So is he. I think I'm going to go with this top one. And again, I'm just trying not to have too much of the straight edges going on there. And let's get this down. Now, a lot of time what I do also on my pages, my collage pages, is I pull in a little bit of paint. And I think I'm going to do that on here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video and I'm going to, I'm trying to think. Let me get a few more things down on the page. And then I can put some paint on top. So this is a great way to use up some stash. So if you end up with all those little pieces of extra stuff around, this is a great way to definitely use it up. Sorry, I had to go grab my sticky scissors. They're almost impossible to open because there's so much gunk on them. And I know I can clean it. I know that. I know there's videos out there on how to do it. I know. Along with my paint brushes that are also on the hard side. All right, so I'm liking that. Let's add some more. I like to add different shapes. I like to add different colors. And I always, always, always like to overlap. I mean, I even have, you know, date stickers. So again, this is all from my December daily. And these are the days where I didn't have a photo. And this year was like the first year that I didn't go through to New Year's. Usually I do, but not this year. I finished up on December 25th. So that was a little bit different for me, but it felt good to get that done. And this is just like a bonus page. That's all this is. It's a bonus page. All right, so I got some numbers on here. Cute, cute. I like it. I like it. I do have to remember to pull these in, but these will be like last. I do have this. A friend of mine had made me cookies and put that on there, but I'm not ready just yet. So I also have clear stickers that I'm going to put on here. Now these are plastic. It's just in the background. There is going to be some paint, like I say, going over this stuff. So it's not like this is like the focal point or anything of the page. It's just getting something else on the page, just of interest. And you may, or you may not, see this when the page is done. You may or may not. And I'm not 100% sure how this is going to react with the matte medium. But I am going to put some on it. Each one, again, they are sticky on the back, but I do want to do that. So I want to think here, because I really like this. I think I'm going to save this for the end as well. I want that to stand out on the page. And as I'm doing this, I'm using up some of the product. So I love throwing those pages away. And I'm just going to continue getting everything down. So, and you'll see me start, like some things I'm not putting Mod Podge down first, and that's because the page is already wet. So it's already wet underneath these pieces. Let's just keep adding. I'm just going to keep adding and adding and adding. just all about the layers. I'm going to use up this whole sheet. Let's do it. Why not? Why the heck not? Let's do it. So you can see the page is getting like really full, right? And some of you are probably like, oh my gosh, that's like way too much stuff. But it's not for me. It is not. I honestly don't know what the end of this is going to look like. Usually I know what my focal point is. I know, pretty much how I want a page to look. But on this one, I'm just going with it with you ladies. I am just doing it. Yeah, and we'll see. We'll see how much of this is visible when the page is done. All right, I've used almost every piece. I'm going to overlap right there, and I'm going to overlap right there. Let's get another, a little bit more of the matte medium. And that was another page in the garbage. So, you know what? A lot of people would say, just stop. That's the end of it. Call it done. And I have to tell you, I like it so much that I'm kind of feeling that way myself. I'm kind of feeling that way myself. But I don't know. I'm going to think about it just a little bit. This says Santa Tracker. I'm going to get this over here and threw out another piece of paper. So I'm looking for things that I can use up and throw in the garbage. Now this is a good round piece. I'm going to put that over there. I do like to add round or oval type pieces to my page as well. And then I like to take, let's see if I can use this page up. Or this one. Oh, I have to be careful because the page is getting a little full. It is. Let's see. All right, you know what? I'm going to put some of this down. And it's all about the layers, everybody. Just layer, and layer some more. Now this one's a little bit bigger, so I just want to be careful where I put it, because I really do like my little reindeer, with red noses. But we'll see. We will see what happens. All right, let's put this one here. And if you're working on your December daily, I mean, here it is. It's January 20. Whoops, I ripped this guy. January 26th, I believe today is. And if you're still working on your December daily, don't give up. Keep going. To be totally honest, I didn't finish last year's. And the reason being, believe this or not, is I can't find any photos from Christmas Day. The whole entire rest of the December daily is done. Here's another page in the garbage. But I cannot find Christmas photos. And I remember we were at a restaurant last year because Christmas was getting hard for my mother to do. But yeah, that's never going to happen again. It did not really work out very well. So I don't have like all of the photos that I normally have. And, like my daughter took some, and every time I ask her, it's like, I don't get any. And so I don't have. That's what I'm missing from last year. All right, so let me look at this. I mean, I could add some wood to it, so I'm going to put that to the side. You can even add brads at some point if you would like. Washi, 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 washi. Let's put a little bit of washi on here. I'm liking these two. Well, I like all of these. I think I'll go with these two first. And this one isn't even Christmas. It's just happens to be perfect for... I have to watch where the hole is over here and what I'm covering. I don't know. Let's do that. And I'm going to layer these as well. I'm just going to grab a little piece on this one and put it right here. And I'll go ahead. Now I could fold these over, but I don't think I want to see that on the other side of this page. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these off with my gooey scissors. Because you use scissors with any type of this matte medium or Mod Podge, and they're going to get ruined. They are. I mean, amazingly, these still cut. I have no idea how they even still cut, but they do. All right, so I really like this. I really, 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 really like this page. So, do I leave it as is, or do I put paint and then add some more? I'm thinking I'm going to leave it as is, which is most unusual for me. But let me see if I can pull in some of these. You know, I don't know. How many reindeer are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there's 8 reindeer and Santa. I kind of feel like this should go on one page somewhere, right? Instead of separating them. Did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Isn't that funny? I don't think I'm going to use this. And this was part of the inspiration for this page. And I think I have decided not to use this because I want to keep them all together. If I start adding them, they are going to cover these other little guys. I love these little reindeer. Love, love, love. Is there a place where I can add this? I kind of like that right there. Let me see. You can even go partially on the page and partially off the page. Wow, I have to say, you know, this is definitely different for me. It without a doubt, this is different. It's like there's not enough layers on it for me. For the way I used to do it. Maybe I'm doing collaging differently now. I don't know. I feel like the only place it could go is right here. I don't think I want to cover them up. I like them. So that, I think, is going to be it. Oh, I like that on there. Oh, wait a minute. I can add this without covering them up too much. So let me do that. And this is a little bit heavier piece of paper. Yeah, okay. I was feeling like it was a little barren right there, but now I feel better because there's a little something there. You know what? I'm going to call this done. I love it. I'm going to dry it off. I'll punch the holes in, and it's going in my December daily. I do have a flip through video of my December daily, which you can find on in this Facebook group. And I'll just hold it up. And it looks super cute. I love it. And then this will go, this is the last page. It flips over like that and it says the end. Well, thank you, everybody. Let me know what you think. And those of you that have known me for years in the way I collage, this is different for me, is it not? I really think it is. So thank you for coming over to watch this, and let me know if you have any questions. I would love to have you subscribe and, go ahead and hit that like button. Thank you all so much. Bye-bye.